began to learn the shady history of Neutropolis shortly after my week-long holiday in the Blue Pens. Most events happened before my time, but I was soon to get swept up in the events which had transformed this radical, free-thinking utopia into the polluted pit of boredom it is today. Something was up with the population, something unnatural and sinister. My life and theirs were about to change forever. I'll start right at the beginning. I was spending a little quality time, walking a couple of blocks and whistling a particularly annoying tune I had composed, when suddenly, from out of the smog... Whoa! What's up, dudes? I spent 7 lousy days in a Spartan blue box, basically for being too happy. And on every one of those days, those norm guys piped into my cell what could only be described as elevator music. Normalizing, they call it. Then, on the last day, frustrated? Want to meet some like-minded individuals? Want to do something about the state of the city? Get a job and snoop around Plush Rest. You'll find a group in one of the dumpsters around the back. An empathizer? This was my first contact with people on the same wavelength. Stuff was about to change for the first time in almost 40 years. Right on.
TV isn't on 24 hours a day, I'm coming in after you.
Just a set of slightly soiled scissors. Look at that bald patch. I'm sure the scissors were never that big. Let's see what's down here. Aha! There's some... Ah! Oh, that's done it. I've broken it. How come whenever I find money in furniture, it's always change and never a 20? Right. Got him. What the heck is this? I think it came from my couch. It's making some really weird sounds. Spooky. I got it. But I'm not comfortable with the idea, I'll tell you that right now. This is just one of the heating ducts. I can see the apartment below. It got disconnected by the norms for being a health risk. These are the best speakers practically no money can buy. I wish I could be like him. He's so... rock and roll. It's a Plush Rest Bachelor Special, guaranteed for 500,000 naughty nights. I seem to remember these things coming with the apartment. They're getting kinda lumpy. Gravity is an unkind mistress even to inanimate objects. Okay, at least I'll have something to sit on when I'm thrown back in the pen. Nice design, robust, ergonomic. I think this would be more useful in the next few minutes. Whoa, it's very relaxing watching this all day. Oh yeah. Whoa, trippy. My greatest fan. It's one of the air conditioning ducts that pipe dry, stale air around the building. Fun, huh? An ad for jobs at Plush Rest. It's locked, and I don't have the key. Besides, there's a Norm outside. Want to meet some people who share the same interests? Then don't just sit being bored at home. Get down to the third dumpster in the dingy alley behind the Plush Rest Furniture Factory. An empathizer? Do you crave for a plush posterior perch? Are you unhealthily heavy? Then come and work in our test department. Good shifts, lots of sitting, as much food as you can eat, and hear this. You get paid for it. See Mr. Brinkler right away. Remember the Plush Rest motto, if your butt's in a rut, buy the best, buy Plush Rest. Ah, what is this? Just looks like junk mail to me. More of a lo-fi, really, but I get by with it. Too loud. I'm gonna build a luge for my speakers if I ever see 'em. Great song though. Na-na-na. My car's got no wheels, but I'm still rolling. It's an old t-shirt with I am fat on the front and honest really on the back. Okay, I have it. Nice cheap furniture, made from recycled fruit rinds. It's a jar of old white paint. Unfortunately, I added a little too much water to the mixture and it resembles fat-free milk now. Okay, I've got it. A nodding bird toy. Very popular in the 70s. Okay, but if it pecks me, it's history. There's a rat stuck inside. He looks exhausted but very clean. I could only get the door open by smashing it. Something hard and tasteless should do it. This is my fridge.
Hey! What's going on in there? Turn that TV back on, mister, and enjoy it!
It's almost empty. There's just a drop of scaly water down there in the bottom. I'll just let it boil. This food is months old. Yuckage. To the world's most normal dad. I didn't buy it. Honest, it came with the apartment. Got it! Useless thing. Get back on before that Norm outside complains. Whoa, it's a little cardboard box. This must come in handy. Doesn't time pass really slow when you're having fun? It's not kidding. The tap water here is disgusting. I'll just pour in this water. Whoa! Sin City! Ah. This could have been one of my greatest inventions. If only I had a real shark to test it on. I'll soon have this sucker out. That's disgusting. Take a shower, baby. Yes, this is heavy enough to smash the glass. I need something small to put him in first. I prefer it off, but the norms insisted it's turned on. Aha! It's keeping the TV on! Yes! This might fool that rookie Norm out on the landing. Pecking bird plus stubborn remote equals permanently on TV. Yo, dude, we're in there. My pecking bird toy connected to the TV remote. It's merrily pecking away and keeping the TV on for me. What a surprise. It's still dark and cloudy. It would make such a difference if for just one day it was brighter. Then maybe everyone would smile, or maybe something weirder would happen. It's stiff, but I can manage it. I'll be glad to get out of here. Vertigo-orama. He looks wet and cold. What's he doing out here? Hi there. Could you give me a lift down to the street, old man?
Hey, less of the old prefix, please. Name's Di. And if I was to take you down, what would you do in return, eh?
Well, what do you need, Di? I have lots of stuff inside. How about a nice cushion? It must be hard sitting on that cold metal all the time.
Oh, don't you worry about that, boy. The only thing that needs warming are my heart and hands. How's about a nice warm beverage?
All right. What flavor do you want?
Your coffee? Milky? Quickly! There's a good boy.
See you a little later, Di.
Sooner rather than later. I hope.
I can't see any use for it at the moment. Well, I don't suppose it would hurt that much. The strong abrasive edge of the coffee will probably mask the chalky aftertaste of the paint. At least it looks like milk and it does a body good. Here you go, Di. Sorry about the delay.
Hey, thank you, Sonny. Have you down in no time. Say, this coffee tastes a little, unique.
Yes, it has a very special ingredient left to me by the previous occupiers of my apartment.
Well, that's a secret you might want to let me in on one of these days.
Yo, Di.
Yeah?
Why is every day so gray? The air quality is very, very poor today.
Well, it's been like this for nearly 30 years, since just before I began my new life in this cradle. God bless the sun. It used to cheer up men, women, cats, dogs, and plants. It all seemed a lot happier back then, before the great shake-up.
Son? What is that? I think my mom mentioned it once before she threw me out for cutting class and chilling out all the time.
Didn't you pay attention in modern history classes? The sun is a huge slow-motion nuclear explosion in space, shedding warmth on the people of our planet.
Oh, really? Well, you say the sun sends warmth, but I don't see it anywhere. You must just be an old dreamer.
Dreamer? Ha ha! How dare you! It's up there, boy, but it's beyond this cloud of soot which hangs over the city.
The Great Shake-Up? I think I remember something about that in modern history classes, but there was something more interesting going on outside just at that moment.
Well, it all happened one sunny day about 30 years ago, the day Saul Nistelux was blown into a million tiny pieces. God bless him. His brother, Paul Nistelux, bravely filled his shoes, then unveiled his approachable army of Normtroopers. Things have never been the same since.
But the pall of soot has been up there as long as I can remember.
Another one of life's little mysteries, son.
Paul Nistelux is our leader, right?
Sheesh, kid. Things don't change in the city on a daily basis. He's been leading us for years.
So then that must mean everyone likes him, right?
Well, they seem to. No one complains. I just keep myself personal up here.
So why did you start a new life in this cradle?
I'll just say that I wasn't totally impressed with the departure of Saul Nistelux, so I have declared myself a free state.
Well, what weren't you impressed about?
Get out into the city and find out for yourself, boy. Open your eyes and dig some dirt. I might bump into you again soon. You seem the right type.
Say there, do you know what this throbbing worry thing is?
I don't got a clue, but I feel a bit weird when I'm near to it.
Bye, Die, you crazy old guy.
Well, better to be crazy than lazy, boy. Ha ha! I'd say au revoir, because I got a feeling I'll see you again soon. You have a spark I haven't seen for ages.
Disturbance. That's the street below my window. Buses aren't a bad form of transport. They get me from A to B. These are the gates from the original plush rest factory. They're an antique, wonderfully wrought. It's straight to the point, isn't it? If I had a vehicle, I wouldn't park it here, even if all the spaces were empty. I bet this is where all the scrap wood goes. I wonder how it all gets to the dumpster. Whoa! It looks as though this dumpster is a very popular place. The prints are all different. Some are big boots, which I don't want to find out who they belong to. Now those slinky slingback prints there, I'd like to bump into the wearer of those.
Looks like a fuel can to me.
No thanks. I don't agree with drinking from dubious containers, thanks. Gallons of yellow paint. Agreeable color, but there isn't much around the city. It's a big bullet-shaped canister full of welding gas. I could drag it a little way, but probably no further than I can see. Wow, I'd have plenty of fresh air if I installed one of those in my apartment. Those are some serious flames. Looks like burnt toast is on the menu. Hello, I smell burning. Looks like a haulage container, dude. It's a cog. I think it fell off that engine up there. Got it. Looks like an old generator, or some kind of engine. Well, I'm not a salesman, so I guess I don't need an appointment. It's an old t-shirt with "I am fat" on the front and "honest" really on the back. Okay, I'll put it on. I guess I'd better go inside. Well, that's a boring chair. Must be an early prototype. Nice artwork. She looks very nervous for a public figure. Hi there, how are ya? I'm interested in the job of furniture testing. How could you arrange an interview for me? Mr. Brinkler is the name I've been given.
Well, I'm sorry. You look a little, well, how can I put this? Slim. Our testers pride themselves on their space consumption. I'm just not sure you would fit in.
Can you read, miss? My t-shirt proclaims in large and garish letters the nature of my stature.
Oh, yes, that will do nicely. Oh, one cannot argue with the written word, "I am fat." Indeed, you are, Mr. Zontal. I'll page Mr. Brinkler right away. Mr. Brinkler, there is an interviewee to see you.
Show him through.
Oh, please go through to the Plush Rest Hospitality Center, Mr. Zontal. Make yourself comfortable. Mr. Brinkler will be along presently.
Nice design. Bet it's comfy, too. How inspiring. It inspires me to fall asleep. Bizarre. I'm convinced that they rotate to face me like paintings in a horror movie. Bizarre. I'm convinced that they rotate to face me like this door must lead somewhere interesting. What a great door. Ash, I believe, with smoked glass inserts. Huh, I wonder where this leads. Sorry, dude, there's no way to open it. What's that big, fiery thing hitting the sea? Oh yeah, very nice. I could get to like working here. Whoa! This is without a doubt the most frighteningly comfortable thing I have seen in all my born days. I'm afraid I'd have to sit on it the rest of my life to warrant the price I paid for it. Hey now! I can't believe that I've actually found something interesting. What a fabulous piece of avant-garde sculpture. It must be interactive. I can see a glowing green button right on the front. I love these things. I've always wanted one outside my apartment. It could tell the norms where to go. This poster seems out of place amongst the high-tech wizardry in this room. Whoa! I could really do with a nice cup of chilled water. The screen is merely a projection screen, and not all that high-tech. Okay, I will, but don't blame me if I never stand up again. Hey, I found a strange device hidden in it. I have it now. Whoa, check it. It's one of those 3D pictures made out of dots. Do you get them? I never do. Oh, great! Just a cup of plasticky warm water. These cups are terrible. As soon as you pick it up, it goes all squashy and leaks water on your arm. What an interesting sculpture. Let's see. If I remember my art classes, and I don't, my guess is the creature's green eye represents jealousy towards a materialistic world. Let's see if it's interactive. I'll just poke it in the eye and check it out. I've never seen such an evocative and compelling rendering. The green eye, the boiling rage, it all adds up to one of the most brilliantly observed and executed things I have ever seen. Yummy! This stuff smells gorgeous. Rich, dark, and warm, just how I like it. Smells like that give a man thirst. Ah! That stuff's boiling!
I see that you've made yourself more than comfortable in our hospitality center. Well, you certainly know how to make an impact, don't you? Wow. I'd like to be the first to congratulate you on getting a job in the prestigious plush rest test department. Why, I haven't seen such finely honed destructive skills as yours since old Gordon Smasher Hodgson worked here. And he could break things in his sleep, literally. I mean, I think you'll fit in here just fine. Why, follow me and I'll take you to our cozy little test department. There you can just have a look around.
Right on.
Right, now that we're in my office, Mr. Zontal, what can I tell you?
Well, Mr. Brinkler, sir, I'm very glad to,
Please, call me Tiddler. Everyone around here does. It helps to create the kind of working family atmosphere you'll come to appreciate. Now, tell me, why did you apply for this job? And what have you got to offer us?
How come they call you Tiddler? Are you a bit short on something?
Oh, tell you a secret, boy. I haven't the slightest idea. I just started answering to it.
I like to use furniture on a daily basis. I've always been interested in its construction and components?
Well, we here at the test department are more interested in its deconstruction, if you get my drift. Don't worry about the components, though.
Why have we no need to worry about the components, Mr. Tiddler?
Well, we have what we call waste engineers employed here, at poor Mr. Lux's own expense, mind you, to make sure that the place is always kept spotless. They don't seem to like anyone messing about with broken furniture.
Let me ask you a little question. What exactly are waste engineers?
Well, they're the guys who make sure that none of the stuff we bust is left around for more than a minute. They're a division of the Norm Trooper Army.
Why is that?
Oh, not sure, really. Maybe it's an insurance thing. Splinters and such can be deadly, I understand. Leader Paul makes the orders. We just follow him.
I seem to have broken quite a lot of furniture myself today. I found some strange stuff amongst the debris. Perhaps that's why they like to get it out of the way quickly.
Well, what kind of stuff did you find?
Well, I discovered a couple of gizmos, you know what I mean? I don't know what they do, but they're neat. All I can hear is a strange whispering noise when I hold it close to my ear. Here, check it out.
Oh, yes, I've got it. Maybe it's a device for making a strange whispering noise. No, hang on. On second thoughts, I feel a little weird when you hold it up so close. Maybe it's a relaxation device, son. I feel sort of drained. I ain't never seen one before. And that's how good our waste engineers are.
So they're norms. Something very fishy going around here.
Oh, no, son. You came here to destruct test furniture. If it's fish you want, try the mint wall. I hear they're having a sale at the moment.
But let me ask you another little question. Why would Paul, our, glorious leader, be interested in a furniture factory? Especially the handling of such terrible waste.
Oh, I don't know. I never really thought about that. All I know is that since the day when his brother died, Paul has been interested in furniture. That's when he took over the company's affairs.
Well, thanks for all of that.
Hey, go and have a look around, kid. It's a bit quiet today, but I can't go into that. Take as long as you like. Oh, and don't break anything. There could be hell to pay concerning that particular aspect. Right, I'm off to a meeting.
Judging by all those blinking lights, I'd say there is an alarm on this case. Touch this and die. Charming! It's a weighing machine. The smallest weight is 250 pounds. Whoa! Even if I had the money, I don't think the needle would budge an inch under my weight. Nice little radio. The tuning knob's missing though. Looks like it's opera or nothing. It's using a current receiver plugged into the back. Might be why it sounds terrible. It's on already. This thing's useless. I might need that current receiver though. Got it. Strange little thing. I don't want it. I don't want it. It's just no good without that current receiver. I can use this to beam power to a current receiver. High-tech stuff. It's Tiddler's certificate, showing him to be a member of the Testers Union. Seems like a blueprint for a chair. It says here, Our most successful product. Well, I guess everyone needs chairs, don't they? That's Tiddler. Wow, I bet he's proud to be featured in New Porker magazine. This must be Paul Nistelux. Weird looking guy, isn't he? In case of snack attack, break glass. Huh. It's better not to break it. An alarm is bound to go off. This guy looks like he means business. Now that's one huge battery! Jeez, this is heavy. I can just manage it, dudes. I think this leads back to the main reception hall. Wait a minute. All the furniture in this place is just painted on the walls. It's a fire extinguisher, I think. It has 4 Norm Troopers use only written on the side. That's pretty strange. This thing is very heavy. I could probably lift it if it were half empty. Or is that half full? I assume broken furniture gets put in here. I had no intention of drinking green slime. Some of these guys are scheduled for 7 dinners a day. What a great advertisement for lard. Such a cool consumable. Much better and greasier than food. There's a major dent in this door. He's a huge guy. He looks a bit upset about something. Hey, fatty, how's it hanging?
Not too well, my well-upholstered friend. We're all on strike, hence the relative quiet around this department. No one is going to break anything, especially the picket line we plan to set up after the meeting that's going on now.
Sounds groovy. What's it for, the strike?
They plan to replace us with machines. Apparently they have something to hide. Something to do with a gadget one of our guys found in a chair.
Why would they want a new tester if they're gonna replace everyone with droids?
Oh, well, it was advertised before this happened, wasn't it? We've been a body short for some time.
What sort of gadget?
A timing gadget or something. Collected information relating to how long people sat on their sofas for. They reckon it's sensitive, so they are going to replace us all with more precise droids.
So, basically what you're telling me is that there's no debris around the place, which means nobody's breaking anything.
Nope. The only debris is that in Tiddler's office. He's real proud of that.
I'll be on my way then. Cheer up. It might never happen, Did.
Actually, I think it already is happening.
Now I've seen it all. Some poor guy might need it. This one doesn't seem to be locked. This one opens. Books, Elizabethan costume, and fire starter. Got 'em! Strange. This postcard is back to front. I wonder if it's valuable. Rarity value and all that? Well, it's Mr. Greedy, the test department's mascot. Wish you were here. So, that is disgusting. I'm not even touching them. I don't know where they've been. Well, I do, and that's why I'm not going to wear them. No way am I using another dude's underwear. There's a major dent in this door. The toilet door. Extraordinary powers of observation. What? From here? Cha! Get real. Whoa, what a huge belt! Must belong to one of the testers, judging by the stretch marks. Might be useful in some obscure situation. Whoa, this wire is totally blocking the way. The glass case has no top. I can climb inside. Toilet door. Extraordinary powers of observation. Toilet door. Extraordinary powers of observation. Why won't you let me past? Why can't I go in there? Mr. Brinkler said I could look around. Badge! I think this guy's got the right idea. If you have a problem, sleep right through it. Well, it's humming softly, suggesting that it's using power. Congratulations! You are now the proud owner of the unique Slumba Swift system. No more tossing and turning, no more plumping up the pillows. Simply program the amount of sleep you require, turn it on, and let the bed do the rest. You'll sleep like a log and awaken fresh and ready for the great day ahead. It may be useful.
Now this looks extremely comfortable. It's totally silent. Someone's ripped the plug off of this wire. Now that's one huge battery. Whoa, if it isn't the famous remains of some furniture. Don't see what the fuss is all about. If I wire this to this, yes, I do believe I have the ability to generate power. If I have a power source, the bed will work now. I'll just leave it here as a potential power source for the bed. If I can provide a power source, this will feed power to the bed. Now, I need it here to power the bed. Duh. If I can provide a power source, this will feed power to the bed. Fast asleep now, and out of the way of my plans. Riot control device. Aim at the base of the nonconformist. Ensure that lever A does not intersect its dangle angle with the potential arc of rod C. Press all buttons labeled blue. Right. I need to press the 3 buttons at the bottom while I throw the 2 yellow levers at the top. Hey, this could control those grinders. Looks like a view of the tops of the dumpsters outside. Probably to make sure they don't get blocked or too full. No, I just can't press all those buttons and throw the levers. I need something to hold the buttons in. Yes, tying this around here will keep those 3 buttons depressed. Cool. It was too heavy. I could empty it. Yes, I can lift it now. Oh yeah, those lethal saw blades have stopped.
Who the hell are you? Hold it right there, Norm Spy. There are 50 trained revolutionaries pointing their guns at your head right now.
Okay, but one thing,
How did you find this place, you soulless scumbag?
I'm not a norm, I swear!
Prove it, boring boy.
Well, you see, I was told about this place a couple of times. It seemed my destiny to end up here.
Who told you about this place? I want names. I want evidence. Tell me now or cash in your chips.
Alright, calm down there, chickie baby. Alright, listen, here's the story. I met a crazy window cleaner by the name of Di. He told me that furniture testing can lead to greater and better things. He said that there were probably a lot of nice people at the furniture factory if I were to fall into all the right circle.
So you met Di? He's one of the founding members of our group. If he liked you, I suppose I should.
Listen, I was in the maximum security blue pens. The normal ones are full. Apparently, it is high season for different behavior at the moment.
I've heard of the blue pens. There are many conflicting opinions about them. A lot of speculation as to what Paul is keeping in that place. Some say he hides a great secret there.
Well, whatever he holds there, the people seem very nice. I didn't meet any of them, but one of them gave me a note telling me to come here.
Let me see that. Whoa, so it might be true.
What? What is true, what?
I'll tell you, if you prove your worth to our cause, you must perform 2 subversive tasks which will help me with my research, ultimately leading to revolution!
I think you have the wrong guy. I'm no revolutionary, just a simple-minded daydreamer who longs for change, who longs to do something other than watch TV all day.
Then you are the right guy. Don't you see? You have all the qualities our group needs. Plus, you have the recommendation from Di, and that note really does seal it.
Alright. Okay then. I accept the challenge. Tell me what the tasks are and I'll do anything to show my hatred for Paul and his Norm army. Especially something, did you say, submersive?
I said subversive, you fool. 1. I want you to paint the cubic sculpture at the Mint Mall a lovely yellow. 2. I want you to broadcast a video of Brian Deluge on national TV. Here's the video.
Could you write that down? Then, after I've done the task, will you tell me what you believe that note is really about?
Okay.
Wait a minute. You were on your own all along. That's cheating!
Well, yeah, you can't be too careful when you're on the wrong side of the law in this town. I think I trust you now. Go, perform your duty.
So, what do I do? Aren't you gonna give me like a special gun or something? A magic sword at least? Something cool? Come on!
Hey, bud, you're on your own. Sorry, what is your name anyway?
Kent, baby, at your service.
I'm sorry, Kent. I can't supply weapons. We are a pacifist group, so you're on your own now. I can only give you one thing, a code phrase. There's a sympathizer at the mall. To get help, just say, if I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together.
You and I together sounds sassy. Gallons of yellow paint. Agreeable color, but there isn't much around the city. Hey, that's cool! That thing has its own auto siphon facility. Should be filled in no time. It's full of yellow paint now, ready for spring. You always find these lying around. Who's supposed to gather them up? This thing looks vicious. What's that he's wearing? Aha! A blind man selling matches! Hi there!
Hello, young man. Can I interest you in some of the greatest matches the world has ever seen?
Whoa, a little bit low on the cash scene at the moment.
Well, that's just fine, son. I don't accept cash anyhow. I only deal in collectibles.
Oh, really? Like what? Stamps, paperweights, coins? No, obviously not coins.
Well, you seem to be an intelligent young man. Go find me a nice novel I can immerse myself in.
Nice dog. Would that be a pedigree?
He certainly is, friend. He's most definitely all dog. Name's Deefa.
Deefa.
Yeah, Deefa dog. Only time he'll bark is when he hears other dogs. He does it loud, though, because of that bullhorn I got slung under his belly. Guaranteed to scare the waste products out of anybody.
Oh, really? Is it really that loud? I would just love to hear it.
I'd show you, but there aren't any other hounds around. You see, he needs other dogs to get his mean streak going.
Is it a mean streak a mile wide?
Oh, wider! 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 This here dog's got me banned from more places than I've forgotten about. He hears one bark, and shazam! He transforms into a maniac mongrel. He once bit a stick clean through.
So it's books you want. But, there's just one little problem. How can I put this tactfully? You're blind!
Well, the first impressions aren't always what they seem to be, my good friend. In fact, sometimes they're the total opposite of what they appear.
So what you're basically saying to me is, you can see.
Well, you're as fast as lightning, aren't you? I can see all right, but I can't see colors. Red, blue, means the total sum of 0 to me. I see the world in artsy-fartsy black and white.
Oh, well, it all makes sense. What kind of book do you want?
Well, that would be telling. I like prose. Rich, flowing prose. English stuff. Stuff with brocade and crinoline in it.
Well, then I'll get you some Shakespeare, kid.
Can't say I've heard of the boy, son. Is he one of those new wave authors? You know, one of those guys who don't know how to write properly?
Not exactly. Alrighty, bye then.
Goodbye, young man.
This is about Elizabethan costume. I bet you're gonna dig this book, huh?
Well, bless my soul! I'll have this one, and no mistake.
There's just a small question of the matches situation.
Sorry. Here. I suppose I'd forget my own name. If I hadn't already.
Of course. Thanks for the matches. The main entrance to the mall. There's not much business for hairstylists. I never even use a brush or take a shower. I guess that makes me kind of dirty. I guess I'm not supposed to go behind here. I bet the kids are sad their favorite toy store is dead. So am I, come to think of it. A boo-hoo! A boo-hoo-hoo! It's locked up! Closed! Over! Finny! I could do with a new pair of boots. Trouble is, it's closed. This is a big sculpture. It must be the one I've got to paint. It would definitely benefit from a touch of yellow. It's one of those ambassadors of mirth. A norm trooper. Excuse me, Mr. Norm, sir, man.
Go away, citizen. I'm not supposed to fraternize with the public. I'm here to protect you all.
What? Just you all by yourself?
Never underestimate the abilities of a norm.
Okay then, I won't.
Citizen, may I ask you where you located that extinguisher? It's Norm Equipment, serial number FO-92.
I found it, sir, in a bush.
Thank you, citizen, for putting that extinguisher down.
What are you gonna do?
I'm afraid, citizen, that I am going to have to comply with Citizen Directive NIK/808 and ask you to hand it over. Otherwise, I'll have to use my forceful voice. I came in tops in forcefulness at the Academy.
Thank you for showing concern, Mr. Norm. I could have swallowed that and choked to death. The city is a much safer place with guys like you standing around all day.
All in a day's work, citizen. Oh, here. Have a badge.
Thank you so much.
So, Mr. Norm, sir, do you know how to discharge that extinguisher you just confiscated from me?
That is sensitive information, citizen. I'm not at liberty to tell you that I have passed all safety tests and pretend emergency simulations. Nor would I tell you if you asked.
Damn, you guys are always so impenetrable and mysterious. So, there's no way that you would tell me what kind of disaster crisis it would take for you to set that up.
No, a Rooney. Public service building fire regulations are a closely guarded secret. It's more than my job's worth to tell you when and how I would react to a combustive incident. Have I given you a badge?
Whoa, pretty cool. You burned me there, you tough cookie. Norm, sir, I could really warm to you. I don't flame you for not telling me, and I don't want to get you fired, even though it's not totally fair. Anyway, goodbye, Mr. Norm, sir.
Stay normal, citizen.
At least these doors are open. This is a big sculpture. It must be the one I've got to paint. The elevator to the ground floor. She looks very bored. Time to wake up. Rise and shine, my little puckety. One of those pesky shoplifting deterrent gizmos. I don't suppose there's any money in it anymore. I wonder if it's a magic carpet. Hello, miss. Do you get pleasure out of working here, miss?
You do stuff like that and it'll stunt your growth. Uncle Jed was only 17 inches tall at the age of 30.
Have you heard a word I've said?
Hey, buddy, this here's a towaway zone. Pack up your bait box and hightail it.
Hey, has anybody ever told you you're one taco short of a combination plate? You're no hope whatsoever. Goodbye.
These boots are made for walking. Yeehaw.
Indeed they are. Indeed. Ah! Whoa!
That thing's scary. Ugh, that's pretty. Nice. I'd like to get my hands on that infernal Dr. Rubik. I'd love to give him a twist or two. Show him which side is up. Long-handed shears. Okay, I have them. I don't, however, have enough money to purchase them. Wow, these are great. I can finally have a pet without worrying about actually feeding it. Hang on, what's this? Defective. Partially deaf. Right on! I should pay for it, really, but I just can't at the moment. Financial restraints. Oh no, it doesn't suck. It's just possibly the worst musical instrument ever invented. Cheesy rubber hand puppet. They are either meant to be rats or little horses. It's a little hard to tell. The craftsmanship is a little, crappy. Got it. It's no use to me. These toys are bitchin'. Walking traffic cones. Very useful. I don't feel like playing right now. I don't need it right now. It's Rugged Ron from the TV series. No thanks. A cheap imitation made from fiberglass. The sign is surprisingly aerodynamic. I do believe it will actually fly. I need something with a long handle to cut it down. Oh, cool! My favorite thing in the world! A huge bin of toy gliders! I got one! I've nothing to chop. It works! But I think I'll need several dogs out there. I got one! I should pay for it, really. But I just can't at the moment. Financial restraints. It works! But I think I'll need several dogs out there. I got one! I should pay for it, really. But I just can't at the moment. Financial restraints.
I've used all the gliders. I don't want the damn thing. Leave me alone. Here he is. But how do I make him bark? Sit, Spot. Sit, stand. Screech. Okay, I have them at last. Ha ha! Look at that! That fish looks paranoid!
No, get away from there, citizen! Our glorious leader did not design this beautiful sculpture to be used as a climbing frame. I will not stand around and watch you defile it with your cheap footwear.
I just wanted to get closer to become one with this remarkable piece.
Get away from that! Oh, here, have a badge.
See ya. Hey, I have an idea. Why don't you go for a walk? I'll make sure nothing bad befalls the mall.
I like you. Drive, ambition, responsibility. But to be a norm requires merciless training for years just to handle the stress I take each minute. I can't jeopardize a citizen's safety by putting him in a dangerous situation that only I can handle.
Oh, can you possibly be 100% sure about that, Mr. Norm?
Sure, I'm sure. Have a badge, and don't distract me again, citizen.
So, what exactly would you deem a dangerous situation, oh server and protector? What might make you leave this precious post of yours?
Leave my post? Well, let me think. Wild animals. Definitely wild, rabid animals. And if I was sick, if I had the sniffles or such.
Well, neither of those are very likely to happen in this warm, homogenized shopping environment, though, are they?
No, I suppose not.
Well, then I guess there's no point in me sticking around here. See ya.
And I shall protect good citizens such as yourself.
I think they lead deeper into the mall. They're locked from the other side. I used to read Dazzle all the time. Great articles, candid pictures. I can't reach it. This sad individual looks totally fed up. His badge says, Ray. Yo, what's kicking my lardy, pal?
I hate this place. I'd rather be anywhere else in the whole big wide world than right here, right now.
Know what you should do, man? You should give yourself a little break, Ski.
I can't. I'll get fired. I hate my job.
Why don't you try for a job somewhere else? You shouldn't have any trouble in today's thriving labor market.
Can't do nothing properly. I'm just a walking waste of molecules. Why I can't even do this simple job
right.
Part of the PA system. Bitchin'! Connect to a hi-fi for instant sound. Oh, come on, big guy. Just chill, buddy. Why don't you try for a job somewhere else? You shouldn't have any trouble in today's thriving labor market.
Can't do nothing properly. I'm just a walking waste of molecules. Why I can't even do this simple job right.
I have it. I tried to sneak in through here once. This leads to my apartment. Looks like even the norms get bored standing in one place for too long. They've sent a robot to look after me. I'm truly flattered. A great work of art. It really cheers the place up. I must buy one for my own home. That's the door of my Neanderthal neighbor. I better not disturb him because he's quite Neanderthalish. I've never figured out how this works. So possibly, it doesn't. Nah, the gateway to my home doesn't appear to be locked from this side. Very convenient. Oh, it's good to be home again. Blah! There's still a horrible stench coming up through that hole in the bath. It extracts smells from my bathroom, and believe me, it ain't nearly big enough. Now this is a towel. This towel's good for keeping things hot or cool. Terrific insulation properties. Okay, I have it. These doors feel very cold. I don't want it. Oh yuck! This food has defrosted and gone all soggy. It's useless. I'll just have to chuck it. I have it. If I wrap this around the food, it will keep it frozen. Cool. Whoa, check it. What a nerd. He looks really uncomfortable in those clothes. Look at those colors. You could spear fish with those.
I heard that. Watch your step, will you still can?
Hi there. I'm Kent.
I don't know any Kent.
Sure you do. Good old Heather told me that...
Yeah? What did she tell you?
Oh yeah. If I could rearrange the alphabet, I'd put you and I together.
Sure thing. Sounds about right. I'm Brian. What do you want to know?
Brian?
And call me that, Kent. Name's Brian. Like brain, but different.
Oh, you've got a stupid point there. Sorry. That Norm doesn't want to leave the waffle sculpture.
Well, why don't you try and divert him? If you can't outsmart that dumb ox, you can't join the group. And if you don't join the group, I'm gonna have to sew your mouth up so as you don't talk, man.
Well, I guess I'll be doing some work then. Diversion, here we go. What can you tell me about your subversive group?
Nothing you need to know right now, Mr. Nosy. So just shut up and keep quiet, Kent. You'll know more when you earn the right to know more. Know what I mean?
Yeah, buddy. I hear ya. I thought you were a great rock megastar. Why are you working in a dump like this? Oh, no offense.
Untaken. This is a cover, Kent, so the norms don't suspect me. I also use it to ship underground music to people.
Like your stuff? Rockin'! I'd like to hear some of it.
Later, man. Just do your job now.
See you later, Bri.
It's Brian to you, Kenty. Ciao.
What this city needs is some decent rock and roll, not this junk. Well, I wouldn't exactly say this is the best music selection I've ever seen. Pshaw. A CD of a one-man clap band. Great! I'm sure Brian won't mind if I borrow this for a minute. These are on special offer. These are on special offer. This blows! A triple CD compilation of train noises? Who in their right mind would buy this? Only an engineer. Well, I wouldn't exactly say this is the best music. This is all the rage right now. I'm definitely not a fan. Well, I wouldn't exactly say this is the best music selection I've ever seen. Pshaw. Well, I wouldn't exactly... Normality t-shirts. Not cool right now, but possibly a collector's item later. Oh, no thanks. These aren't cool. Whoa, these things date back to the 60s. Flashback, trippy. A record of every track by every group in the city. Right on. I thought phones were outlawed by Paul Nistelux. Awarded to Brian Deluge for best-selling CDs. Must be a black market chart system, no joke. Sales records, no doubt. Cool. I love the real axe guitar.
Okay, Kenty, just go ahead and help yourself. You got no manners and no understanding and no mates.
Huh, there's no sound. I wonder why. That should do the trick. Ow. painful. But I need to leave it on to make those stupid yappy puppies strut their stuff. What gives him the right to rule over me? I don't have time to read it. The base of the waffle is the best place. Hang on a minute. Hey, Norm. Never mind that pack of wild animals. Come and attend to this raging inferno. Pronto! Right away, then!
Everybody, lie down! Take short, panting breaths, and don't move! Make your way to the nearest exit. I will deal with the fire. Do not panic!
Crackers? Crackers and asthma? I wonder if it's a secret stash of Brian's records. If I strike a match, I might be able to see a way out of here. Let's see. Can I see? I see I can see. Ah, light. Those crates are full of firecrackers.
Citizen, I want an explanation from you.
I can explain. Don't send me back to the blue pit.
Where did you get that firefighting equipment? Ever since I used it, I feel weird.
Come with me. I think I know some people who can help you. Hi.
Who the hell is that with you? By Saul's eyes, it's a Norm Trooper!
This is Norm, 2782. He got injured when the waffle got painted. I recognized you guys would be able to help him. He's injured and confused.
Yeah, well, we'll see what we can do. We don't normally like to have anything to do with his sort. And now go and complete the rest of your tasks.
I met Brian. He's a strange cat, and he didn't help at all.
Well, yeah, he can be a little strange. I guess it's the artistic temperament or something. He tends to resent new members anyway. That's why we only have, 3, to be exact.
You plan to undermine the current power base with 3 people? Squeeze me reality check.
Well, we'll have 4 if you manage to succeed in your tasks. So hurry up, and the revolution could be happening tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Right. Presuming, of course, that it's not wash day or Brian doesn't have a gig or something.
Well, Brian doesn't actually do anything. He's more of a spiritual member of the group. He guides us with his thoughts and his cool music.
Arts and music?
Yeah. Can you tell me about that note now? You went gaga when I showed you that and said, so it might be true. Like someone in a tragic fantasy film.
Well, I can't really tell you at the moment. Finish your tasks, and I will tell you.
Tell you?
Okay, I'll try. Have you any idea what these are? I found lots today. They all seem to be hidden inside furniture.
Now, I've seen little crushed up parts similar to these in the trash thrown out of that furniture plant.
So you do have an idea then?
Not right now, but leave it with me and I'll try to work out what it does. I already have my suspicions.
So I'll just go and carry on the struggle then.
Bye, Kent. Good luck, dude. We'll just hold down the fort here for a while, okay?
Yeah, see you soon, boy. I wish I was coming with ya.
I'm glad you're not. Nice gates. They lead to the street, but I guess you probably already knew that. I don't want to wander off and get lost. Grody. Somebody let their dog take a big poo-poo. Don't try this at home, kids. I have it. Wow! I bet they get great TV reception with these things. Some little critters made a real big mess here. I got it. It's messy stuff. Well, that dude looks like an entire football team in one suit.
You! What are you doing?
I need to get into the building. I have a very...
I do not recognize you, son, and I do not see a badge.
I'm new, and I don't have a badge, but I do have a very important tip.
You have an important what? There cannot be anything in your pathetic little life that carries importance. I suggest you leave while your arms and legs are still attached to your body.
Alright, dude, this sucks. Let me in right now or I'm gonna be really unhappy.
I gotta tell you, you're not exactly making my skin crawl. You're starting to even smell like a rat. Now get lost before I give you a manual facelift, huh? Forgotten something? Thought of a clever line that might get you inside?
Oh no. Did I give you a shock? You big, thick lunk?
You sure did, son. For a split second there, I thought it was a real rat.
Oh really? Well, what was it that gave the game away?
Well, other than the fact it says made in Hong Kong on its little patootie, it looks a little bit like a horse.
So, if it were a real rat?
I would be halfway to the moon by now. Hey, keep that to yourself, though, would you? It wouldn't do my career prospects much good if word got out that I am an incredible wuss.
Yeah, not too good for business. So, you aren't afraid of horses then?
Oh, no.
Mommy bought me a pony when I was a little boy. She used to dress me in pink skirts, put ribbons in my hair, and...
Hey, why am I telling you this? Get out of here and keep your rodent impersonations to yourself.
Hey there, friend. I bought you a little gift to make up for all the aggravation I caused earlier.
Why, thank you, son. It's nice to know that my lovable kind of guy demeanor is appreciated by the younger generation. Thank you.
I love success. It can transform a mediocre day into a golden-edged memory to pass on to subsequent generations. These lead into the TV station. It's so badly made I don't have a clue who it is. Possibly Michael Jackson. Well, it's certainly large. I guess they're trying to impress me, but it's hardly working. A door's a door in my book. Just push to open. So what? He's a geeky computer dude. I don't even want to say dude. He's less than a dude. He has a dirty ID badge on his oh-so-clean shirt, but I can't make out what it says. Hello there. Excuse me for interrupting everything. Who are you?
What's it to you? Go away, I'm working, and I'm far too superior to waste time talking to you. Got it?
Oh, really? Well then, what are you working on?
What does it look like? I'm fixing this computer. What of it?
Well, nothing, I suppose. You're not much help, are you?
That's not my job. Now leave me alone.
Boring. Computers are boring. Boring, 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 boring. No computer class for me.
Hey, what do you think you're doing, bozo? You dirtied it, you clean it.
Gross, grody, maxed out. I'll toss it and keep the bag. There's a name. Ben Holland Elliott. Holland, that's a funny name. Holland 1. TVN, Television Normality. What an inspiring name. Makes me want to sleep. Bororama. Reminds me of school. I think it's a fax machine, but it may be some complex artificially intelligent photocopier. Whoa. Take me to your leader. I bet there's some juicy information in here. Maybe I can find the phone number of that gorgeous babe here. Oh yeah, she's styling. She looks very boring and totally unfriendly. Plus, she's not even cute.
Beat it, child. I'm far too important to talk to you.
A door's a door in my book. Just push to open. So what? A poodle wearing blue sunglasses. That's freaky. I could get to, dig a gorgeous babe like her. There aren't enough in this city for a guy as suave and debonair as myself. Guys in suits make me sick. Come to think of it, guys with jobs make me sick. Kind to think of it, all guys make me sick. I just like chicks.
I'm busy. Go away.
Excuse me.
Can I help you?
I've been told to bring you this video.
I see. Well, it's nothing to do with me.
But this is a TV station, is it not?
Yes, but you need to take it to the studio.
Oh, right then. So, sorry to trouble you. Excuse me, by the way. Can I ask you if you want to go out when this game is over?
My boyfriend won't like that.
Well, I'd forget about him. I'd be a whole heck of a lot more fun.
My 7-foot-tall bodybuilding boyfriend won't agree.
You know, you've got a good point there. You're probably right. Never mind. Can I speak with Mr. Johnson, please?
Do you have an appointment?
No. But I do have a very important video.
Wait a minute. Mr. Johnson, sir?
Yeah?
There's a man to see you, sir.
Send him over.
You can see him now.
You're the greatest. Yes, and thank you so much for your help.
That's what I'm here for.
Excuse me, Mr. Johnson. I don't want to take up much of your time, but...
What do you want? I'm extremely busy right now. Speak up, don't take all day.
Oh, sorry. Well, you see, Mr. Sirman, I have this video that I've been told that has to be played today.
What is it? Who sent you?
Well, I don't know what's on it. The orders came from Mr. Nistelux himself.
Ah, right. Well, I'm too busy right now. Take it to the studio. Here, you'll need this card.
Well, thank you so much, sir.
Be gone with you. I'm very busy.
A door's a door in my book. Just push to open. So what? It appears that I need some kind of ID card to get through here. Open sesame! Oh, there's some real cool stuff here. Whoa, I could make some great home movies with this junk. What cheesy scenery! I could do better than this with scissors and toilet paper. Who made this crappy game? A standard desktop fan. This baby seems to have its mouth full with the tape. There's a big label on it with VIT1 on it. This is VT2. There's no tape in this one. Okay, I'll put it on. Whoa! All these gadgets and widgets and buttons and stuff? I'll have a deeper respect for TV in the future. There's a name. Ben Holland Elliott. Holland. That's a funny name. Holland 1. I just wouldn't know what to do with all that stuff.
Yeah, where were you the day Saul exploded? And that's coming on the 5th of the month. Over to Barbara.
And now we have a very important video clip of the latest best-selling single by Brian Deluge.
Way to go, Kent, dude! You have proven that you are capable of acting on your own initiative. Just what we all wanted to see.
Not exactly all, Heather. I was kind of happy with the progress we were making.
But we weren't making any progress, Brian.
Things weren't so bad. I sold a couple of copies of Zen Throb. The message is already out there. I think we should wait for the groundswell before we endanger the group by taking further action.
What are you talking about? There is no groundswell, Brian. Kent is part of the group now, our man in the field. There is no argument.
How do you feel about that, Kent?
Well, I feel just swell about that, Brian. It gives me some great sense of meaning in my life.
Cool! Welcome aboard, dude.
So, is there any news on the gizmos from the factory? What do you think they do, really?
Well, as yet, I've made limited progress on that, but I have a hunch that they might be something to do with people's behavior patterns. I can't quite pin it down yet.
You think that you might discover their secrets soon? It seems a little sinister that no one knows exactly what they do.
Well, we think that we might know where a man is who could help us out with this problem. Your note was a great clue.
Oh yeah, the note. It was righteous. Who's that from again?
It's from Saul, the not-quite-dead twin brother of leader Paul.
Whoa! Wait, hold on a second. Saul? He's still alive? What are you trying to say?
Yeah, he is. And somehow he knows about our group.
Oh, well that's just great! So, what do we do now?
Well, the next thing you do is infiltrate the ordinary outpost and liberate Saul. His knowledge would be invaluable at this time.
What is this? What do you mean, just me? Aren't you guys gonna help? I'm no one-man army. Plus, I'm a wanted man already. I'm too young to be tortured.
Oh man, it makes more sense for you to do it on your own, Kent. You stand more chance of succeeding. It's bound to work because it's exactly what the norms least expect.
Well, you got a great point there. Except there's one little problem. You expect me to pull it off all by myself.
Well, Di will wait for you up on the roof in one of his cradles. He will bring you safely back down to Earth.
They'll finger me as soon as I walk in. I'll be lobotomized before you can say, scalpel.
No. I have made a few alterations to Norm 2782's uniform. It'll be a perfect disguise. When you leave, you have to wear it.
Why is this Saul dude so important? I know he's Paul's twin brother and everything, but if he's been locked up for 30 years, since the Great Shakeup, he's gonna be a tad bit spaced, don't you think?
His note says different. Kent, we must free him. You are just the, man for the job.
Well, I am a man, and it is a job, so I guess you've got a good point. How's that Norm shaping up? Last time I saw him, he had a big metal plate in his head.
Well, he has a piece of fire extinguisher lodged in his head, Kent. Although his condition is serious, he's in surprisingly high spirits. These Norms must be hard men indeed.
Okay, as much as I think this is crazy, I love it. I have nothing to lose anyway, so I might as well give it my best shot.
Your name will be legend. Good luck, Kent. Free Saul! Work your way to the roof of the ordinary outpost. Di will be waiting for you there in one of his cradles.
Boring-looking fountain. My keen eye tells me that it is currently out of order. Paul Nistelux is coming to this facility. He is angry with one and all because of the recent incidents which have occurred in this city. Remain normal. This looks like a caricature of Brian Deluge. His neck looks a little strange. His Adam's apple looks like a kneecap. But whoa, he's a really ugly-looking son of a witch. I bet he's real dangerous. Probably has no respect for himself or anybody else. A picture of Paul Nistelux. It has been taken from, obviously, his best side, about 10 years ago, and has been touched up by computer. The man's honesty evidently carries through to his PR department. Just a fat old Norm sitting behind what appears to be shatterproof glass. He looks kinda busy. Catch him later. Excuse me, fellow Norm.
Go ahead, Norm 2782.
Hi there, Mr. 0793. How's it going? When does our glorious leader grace us with his presence?
You seem unaccountably happy, Norm 2782. Leader Paul is due here at any minute.
I'd gathered.
and I am looking forward to grasping him warmly by the hand, if you must know.
I think perhaps you should make yourself scarce. He's looking to pin the blame on someone for the Mint Mall incident. I have you down as being on duty there at the time that the 34/DD-1 was committed.
So, whoever is responsible for the boo-boos will be
punished, 2782, as an example to the rest of his loyal Normtrooper army. There is no room for error or boo-boos, as you so eloquently put it.
Elephantly? I couldn't sort of apologize, could I? Or hi, perhaps?
I don't think so. I'm afraid I can't let you leave this ordinary outpost until he has dealt with you. If you are lucky, they will prove that red-haired guy did it, taking some of the heat off of you.
Prove that red-haired guy did it? Which red-haired guy would that be?
The one in the picture right over there on the wall. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes if they nail him.
Oh no, I wouldn't either. Who are they? Who is ever gonna nail that ugly subversive skin roll?
The guys in forensics.
Where's forensics?
Forensics is on the same corridor as research. You might want to check how close they are. Impress Leader Paul upon his arrival.
Well, thank you so much. And where, might I ask, is research?
I'll give you the code, Norm 1572. Tap that into the keypad right over there, and the elevator will take you directly to the labs. 1572. You got that?
1572. Right on. Thanks, bud. Stay normal. Do you know what these things are for?
I have no idea, Norm. Why don't you take it up to research? I'm just a desk-bound resource. I'm not even allowed to go to the men's room.
Oh, right on. Is that why you turned off the fountain?
Well, no. It's out of order, but that's fine. The sound of those tinkling droplets might cause a little, well, you know, one of those, a kind of spillage.
I'll be off to do some work then.
Yeah, you do that.
Cha! Progress! I wonder if I can find Saul now. Let's take it to the streets. Sorry, it appears to be locked. Some of the things in there look familiar, as if someone is collecting souvenirs of my activities. Whoa, gnarly. Seems to be a picture of a human skull. Brian's CDs. Oh, they have a sticker on them saying, Controlled Substance. Okay. I'll take a couple. No one will miss them. Brian might even sign them if he knew how to write. Whoa, it's a motto of a head. Clearly someone round here has the motto, to improve yourself, get ahead. Oh look, it's one of Paul's army of dweebs. His name says, Conrad Smolch. Greetings there, fellow friend of Paul.
Yes?
Could you enlighten me as to what the hell this gizmo is?
Where did you get this, Norm? These are controlled items.
I just kinda fell upon it.
And you are not aware of its purpose?
Oh no.
Then I suggest you stay that way.
You have performed correctly and quickly in bringing this to me, Norm 2782. I will inform our unparalleled leader of your initiative upon his arrival. This deed might help in his choice of punishment. You have safeguarded a sensitive secret, one that could ruin Paul's, evening.
Alrighty then, I'll be going. It's a large tube. There seems to be a door leading into it. Curious. There are 3 buttons. 1 arrow pointing up, 1 arrow pointing down, and a big red button. This door leads inside. Let's check it out. This represents the victim's mind, or something. It looks painful. This wizardry of electronics appears to monitor the subject as he is tortured. Kinda looks like he's enjoying it. You're so lucky, pal. I expect that makes you forget about your terrible coat. There are straps holding the guy in, made from some kind of seatbelt type material. Whoa! Somebody's bolted these cans to his head. What were they thinking? Whoa! Let me out of here! I'm freaking! Whoa! That glass was real thick. I wonder if that guy's considered a career as a battering ram. Some of these glass fragments are covered in sticky, disgrossing green stuff. Disgrossing. My assistant must have hit the window squarely with his face. Easy does it. I don't want to smother myself in nasal fluid. He's knocked himself silly, smashing into that window. Ah! He's gotten snot everywhere! This looks like a great extension ladder. Okay, I hope the guy that put it there notices it's gone, or there could be a nasty accident. This rope goes right down to ground level, and the pulley, it looks sturdy enough. Looks like an old generator. Or some kind looks like a haulage container, dude. The best place to stand it is around the front. The ground is firmer there. It's definitely an engine. There's some little cogs loose inside. A matchbook that the blind man left behind. Guess he didn't see it. Got him! Even now, some fireworks are still going off. What a great pyrotechnics show! Wow! Happy 4th of July's! One of those fireworks didn't go off. titanium tip for a longer life. I can just reach it. There, I managed to extract that little cog. Ja! Progress! I wonder if I can find Saul now. Let's take it to the streets. Greetings there, fellow friend of Paul.
Yes? Norm 2782, are you experiencing difficulties with the zoom tube?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I is.
You'll need to go to the processing floor to sign for a prisoner before they will send one down. You also have to send the spent one back. Have you gone different, Norm?
Excuse me, can you tell me, what the hell are you doing to that guy in there?
I am testing the human mind's tolerance to rock and roll. I am expecting the man to expire quite soon.
Expire? Do you mean like die, death, killing? What happens then? What will that prove? Just that your speakers suck.
I will then need another subject, and it will prove that this type of music is extremely dangerous indeed.
Particularly when played at insufferable volcanic volumes, I assume.
Pardon me?
Nothing, brother. Stay normal. Excuse me there. Where is the processing floor?
I am starting to worry about you, Norm. It's on the top floor near the pens. Next, you'll be telling me you have forgotten the code.
Forget the code. Never!
If you had forgotten, I'm afraid I would have to report it to our superior. I and others are watching you, Norm 2782. Now, keep an eye on this man. If he acts strange, inform me immediately. I have some data to study.
Hey! The prisoner has chewed through his straps and made a run for it!
Where in the world is he? Is he dangerous?
He's in the corridor. But it's okay, he's a moron and he's knocked himself out.
Interesting. This rock and roll music evidently turns people into savages. Send him back to processing in the tube, and I will send for a fresh subject.
Alrighty then, I'll be going. I think all the equipment in this room is controlled from right here. What? From here? Cha! Get real? Okay, but I don't want to carry him far because he's so damn heavy. I totally use this in the factory in the mall. I think those are my fingerprints. Oh no! Whoa! This must be when I blew up the mall. What a mess! Right on! Ah, the fireworks display at the mall. That sure brightened up the city. We should do that every year. Hey, that's Brian from his video at the TV station. I guess I really did a great repainting job at the mall. Well, it was boring without that special touch of color. Whoa, it's a soap-impregnated dishcloth. Nice color. It's a sudsy old dishcloth. Nice color. That's wiped him off. Oh, that's probably where they store dangerous drugs that I'm not supposed to look at. Oh yeah, it's a waste grinder. Could be useful. Looks like someone was repairing it. How? Oh no, it seems to be broken. This baby fits straight in there. Hey, it looks like it was made to fit. Lucky. It's a spanner. Functional. Nothing too impressive. Got it! It's a plastic bag containing yellow flakes. The tag says, paint with damping properties. Developed by underground movement. Collected at crime scene Mint Mall. Oh, now they will never know the secret of the special mood magnet blocking formula. Whoa, this is one of the dogs I used at the mall. Someone is really on my trail. What am I supposed to do with it? There goes the doggy. Don't try this at home, kitties. That's the glider I used to liberate the dogs in the mall. I don't need it. What am I supposed to do with it? There goes the glider. You took your last flight, pal. It's a toothbrush, but not mine. I'm not interested. I'd have a peek, but I'm scared of seeing a huge, magnified, creepy crawler. I expect these contain horrible, skin-burning, destroying, destructive, satanistic chemicals. I don't want them. Aha! A bunch of keys hidden away in here. How nifty. They're mine! They're mine! They're all mine! Ah! It's locked. That's done the trick. It's unlocked now. It seems to be analyzing a fire extinguisher. What is this fascination with fire extinguishers? Fancy coat stand. Either that or the guy died of boredom in this office. Another one of those pesky extinguishers. They seem to breed everywhere. Oh cool, there's all sorts of files and paperwork thrown everywhere. I bet it's all boring. I don't want 'em. It's locked. I have such a headache too. Oh, that's not working. Give it up. Who'd want such a spooky picture on their wall? It's locked. That's done the trick. It's unlocked now. It's a great big filing cabinet. Greetings there, fellow friend of Paul.
Yes?
Alrighty then, I'll be going. It's a large tube. There seems to be a door leading into it. I don't see how. There are 3 buttons, 1 arrow. The door has opened. Is that cold? Totally zonked. I'd need to get a capsule into the tube to put him in. Oh, it's just another one of those. No way am I lugging my runny-nosed friend around the city. I refuse to leave until I found a home for him. The door has closed. Nothing seems to have happened. Whoa, a capsule has arrived. The door has opened. Okay, I'll just drop him in here and then I should be able to send him back up to the processing floor. Oh, that's it. He's been whisked away through the tubes to the processing floor. Good luck, my brain-crazed friend. Cha! Progress! I wonder if I can find Saul now. Let's take it to the streets. This tile looks a little loose. I wonder if it has any significance at all. I suppose I could try standing on it. Well, the fountain appears to work now. Isn't it pretty? Excuse me, fellow Norm.
Go ahead, Norm 2782.
Huh. A piece of paper with 1312 printed right on it. Cha! Progress! I wonder if I can find Saul now. Let's take it to the streets. What the hell does all this stuff mean? Brain degradation state? Idea coefficient filtration? This keeps getting stranger! I can't take it!
What are you doing here, you irresponsible uniform filler?
Oh, how dare you! I am a irresponsible uniform non-filler. and I would like a prisoner sent down to the research labs.
Okay, I'll send email directly. Don't move, 2782, or you'll get us all into trouble. Looks like I'll have to take the trip there myself. The email network isn't working.
Stay here! And don't touch anything!
Nothing of interest here. It's a big red mushroom of a button. There's a little sign next to it with override written all over it. What the? Scary chick. Look at that grin. Check out those eyes. The last time I saw peepers like that was at a taxidermy exhibition. They'll look freaky in there. The glass distorts their features. No one looks very happy either. Are these mini saunas or showers? Everyone in there looks moist. Are these mini saunas? Whoever that is looks like they got plenty on their mind. Whoa, this little screen says, spent. Scary chick. Look at that grin. Check out those eyes. The last time I saw peepers like that was at a taxidermy another electronic screen. All it says is processing session data. Curious. This guy looks like he managed to weather the storm a little. Better than those other saps. I wonder what goes on inside these tubes.
Session begins.
Holy fascist leader! It's Paul! Or could it be
Norm, 2782, why are you here? Norm, 2782, why are you here?
That's a problem, which has challenged the minds of philosophers for centuries. I don't think I can explain.
Again, I ask you, why are you here? I must warn you, I am not a patient man, and you are already heavily overdrawn at my tolerance bank.
Excuse me, Leader Paul, great man, oh sir, master. I have important duties to attend to.
Not so fast, Norm, 2782.
Well, I'm kind of what you might call on guard here.
You have screwed up in the most comprehensive manner, Norm. Not only have you allowed a dangerous subversive freak to taint one of my most prized shopping locations, you have also lost the evidence which we had gathered to convict this mad felon. What have you got to say for yourself?
I've got to say nothing. Do with me as you see fit, sir.
As you seem incapable of functioning in any capacity in this city, I have no choice but to strip you of all tokens of office and send you to the pens to reflect on your mistakes, pending a rather unlikely change in my mood.
Please, please don't do it, just don't do it. One more chance, I won't screw up again, I promise, I promise.
Things begin to make sense. Do you know the penalty for masquerading as a Norm Trooper boy? It is a lifetime sentence in the mood filter. From now on, this room will be your second home, but you will see it from Saul's point of view, from inside the tubes. You see,
People like you are far too valuable to kill. You provide a valuable service, sifting the ideas sent in by furniture transmitters. Ideas that the population of this city contribute on a daily basis. My brother is one of the best in this capacity. It is ironic, in a way. He is now part of his own invention. An invention made to keep criminals off our streets, to let them provide a valuable contribution to our city's well-being. I thought it too good an idea to waste on criminals, so I secretly gave it to all our people. The idyllic city you live in is the result. Now, guards, take him away. Put him in the cubicle next to Saul. I shall enjoy watching his slow decay in my trophy cabinet. I guess I don't like people getting comfortable around here. I don't think these flimsy chains could take my weight anyway. One of them looks well used. Tja, maybe sitting down and thinking the situation over might help me. Another one of those things. They must be in all furniture. Got it. It's some kind of bracket. I just seem to be collecting junk around here. Take it away. Hey, it's a long splint. The rest of the bench is morsels. I have it. This must be the John, but not like the one I ever saw before. Alright, hello, check it out. Not in a family game. Not so much a window, more a slightly transparent piece of wall. It's a food hatch, sort of like a dumb waiter, I suppose. There's nothing on the tray at the moment. It just can't be feeding time yet. Why would they want to put eating utensils on such short cords? They're attached to the machine. This door is designed with two purposes: to confound and depress a potential escapee. Ah, another cell. I wonder if that's where they keep Saul. Another Norm Trooper on guard. If he's as gullible as Norm 2782, I might be in with a chance of escape. Hey there, Norm! Hey, I want to use the bathroom, lavatory, restroom.
We take you once in the morning and once at night. Keep it tight and be quiet.
How do I escape this hellhole?
No one ever has. I hope that's improved your day, weirdo. Should have stayed in your apartment like a good boy.
Please let me out. Please, please, I can't take it anymore. I have someone to rescue.
Is that some kind of a joke? Shut up, Knutson, otherwise your life could get real short real fast.
Oh, groovy. It's one of those little door within a door things. I guess that fool in the corridor must have closed it to keep me quiet. He must know that's not possible. Oh look, a peephole as well. The brain damage effect is slightly less pronounced now. But it seems like there's more electrical activity elsewhere. It's Saul. He's holding up a sign. Right on. 2 more now. Brave dude. Brave dude. It's Saul. He's holding up a sign. The brain damage effect is slight. How can I do that from... Here's a small scrap of denim. This must be what Saul uses to send messages on. It sure beats that smelly old toilet paper. Cha, I'm not like touching that without rubber gloves.
Still making strange noises, I see. Very good. Keep it up. Never change, babe. Love you.
Oh, ja, I need to get it out of the bench first. Huh, got it. That's where I came in from. This isn't the same cell I was in before. Not so much a window. More a slightly... There's nothing on the tray at the moment. It just can't be feeding time yet. The cell door. Looks like no one around here is dense enough to leave them unlocked. What's wrong with a bit of inefficiency? I always seem to get by with plenty of it. There's no food to use them with. They're attached to the machine. The iris valve must have ripped it off. Luckily, there's no blood on it. It's a long, straight piece of plastic. Solid. Sturdy. Got it. This place is not good. I feel like Saul. He's holding up a sign. Right on. Just one more. I hope you've done your homework, oh, Mr. Dude. Here's a small scrap of denim. This must be what Saul uses to send messages on. It sure beats that smelly old toilet paper. Another one of those
So, comfortable benches. I've seen bigger benches in a dollhouse. Ugh! No, it won't break. I need to give it a really good smack with something. It's begging for punishment. Hurt me, hurt me, hurt me. Hey! Hey! That's done it! The sucker's busted! Woohoo! Ee-hee! Damn it! Too much strength. It's out, but in pieces. Silent pieces. No point. It's not working. Not so much a window. More a slightly transparent piece of wall. Ah, another cell. I wonder if that's where they keep Saul. So much stuff needs fixing around here. At least that much is normal. It doesn't look as if they can close this little latch. Cha, who are they trying to kid? I bet most lardasses sleep with their heads under the food nozzle. Cha, who are they trying to— ain't hungry, dude. Maybe I could use it to eat through walls or something useful like that. There's a skin on it. Still soft beneath though. I imagine it looks fairly similar after digestion. Hey, yeah, I'll do Saul's trick. I'll write him a note in gravy. Seem to have created a primitive message delivery machine. Ah, a note on a stick. Ah, another cell. I wonder if that's where they keep Saul. Not sure if it's working. There are no peculiar noises coming from this one. Where can I get another? What? From here? Cha! Get real. It's Saul. He's holding up a sign. Right on. What's the delay? There must be another transmitter hidden here somewhere. Hurry!
place is not good. I feel like my mind is having a kiddie party in it. Where's the clown? Hey there, Norm! I'll be shutting up then.
Do that.
It's some kind of bracket. It's Saul. He's holding up a sign. Stainless steel tray, a dispensing nozzle, and cutlery on unbreakable plastic cords. They're just a little too short to make eating a pleasure. The utensil leashes reach halfway to the door, probably stopping the inmate from taking the guard by surprise with a sharpened spoon. These are like the things I saw in that room full of tubes. It usually means something very odd is about to happen.
Cool. It's still working even though it's soaked. I'm not hungry right now. Whoa, jeez, food's flooding out everywhere. Norm, get me out of this hole or I'll die the most tasteless brown death you've ever heard of. I think you missed the area behind my ear. Gee, he's getting a little familiar. Can a guy take a leak without somebody watching? A nice glass door. It's almost invisible. I wonder how many people have walked into it because they're stupid. Gentlemen use these to avoid getting their shoes wet. What are they? Just a normal wash basin, but from my experience, unusually clean. Just a lightweight cubicle door. Nice touch of irony with the sign. This is strange. It appears to be made of some kind of hard resin. Cool. I can hear that weird sound here too, but it sounds slightly different. It's not right here. It's just the water tank. Whoa! Bitchin'! These suckers work underwater too! Okay, I have it. I'll just secrete it about my person.
Okay, mister, that's your cue to come out of there. Stay clean, citizen. Next time you will be in hot water, literally.
Yeah, like I'm terrified, shaking in my boots, whoa! Stainless steel tray, a dispensing nozzle, and cutlery on unbreakable plastic cords. They're just a little too short to make eating a pleasure. Come on, Saul. I've got to get you out of this place.
Leave me, boy.
To the elevator. We gotta head for the roof. Get out, Saul! I'll get Di! Let's go!
Leave me, Ken. I'm old. We got what we came for.
But Di, I come... Sorry, Di. Try not to die.
Way cool, dude! You've liberated Saul! Welcome back, Kent. Hey, my man, you truly are a brave genius.
Glad you can see that.
I don't think you realize just how difficult it all was. I almost got stuck in that misery factory.
I see. Well, where's Di? I thought he was coming back with you.
Oh no. He kind of met with an accident. I didn't exactly see what happened, but I know it was spooky. He told us to go on without him.
Don't worry about it. He's our cause's first casualty. We must turn to Saul for our guidance now, while Brian composes our great anthem of triumph and loss.
Is that what it is? I thought he was washing some pans in a washing machine.
Don't worry about it. I must continue my work on the gadget you brought me.
They are part of the mood magnet, a terrible machine that I am solely responsible for.
In what way are you responsible for all this, Saul?
I created a terrible machine. A machine which sucks out people's ideas and free will and stores it for later inspection. From what Kent has told me, I would guess there's one of these gizmos in every piece of furniture in the city. People are drained as they sit at work or in front of the TV. The data then goes to one of the mood filters like the one we were in, Kent. Then it's sent on to the mood magnet, a machine too complicated to recreate.
If Paul can't make another, where's the original?
It is at my secret labs.
Oh, well that's just groovy. The only problem there is your little labs have been totally demolished. The Saul Nistelux Memorial Stadium was built on the still-smoking crater many, many years ago.
Yeah, just before the great shakeup.
Shakeup?
Yeah, when everything in the city changed. Di knows all about it. Bless his soul.
Then Paul must have built a bigger and better one. I believe it could be this new stadium you speak about.
Well, let me ask you something. If Paul has ripped off and built this amazing mind suction device, how come we weren't as dull as the other folks? What happened?
Luckily, there is one flaw in the magnet's design. A small piece of metal in the body is enough to ground and protect an individual. That's the sole reason we are different.
Oh, so that's why Norm 2782 has had such a sudden change in his life. The shrapnel lodged in his brain. It's cured him. Like the drill bit that snapped and lodged in my leg during one of my first experiments.
That would certainly do the trick. Crude, but very effective. I have an old-fashioned hip replacement. And you, Kent?
Oh, well, I've always gotten a great thrill out of shoving things up my nose. Fortunately, I shoved in one nail too many.
Kinda makes warped Kent sense, I guess.
So, dear friends, what is our next step? How do we free everyone from your treacherous machine?
If we break the data link at one of the booster stations, it should weaken the magnet's grip on the populace long enough for them to realize what's going on. Oh, damn my evil twin, man! It was only to be used in jails!
You'd never think he was your brother. Where do I find a booster station? Give me a clue and I'll knock it out. I'm feeling kinda funky.
There should be a strange noise when you're near one. It sounds a little like this. Yeah.
Whoa! Check it! That's a gnarly, radical, heart-pounding noise. I'm all over it. I don't think this has been collected for weeks. I believe our lazy, efficient fire service uses these for water. I've seen saddled men standing here watching these for hours and hours and hours. The shop's open now. Yeah, right on
Cool. Monster trucks again? Isn't there anything else to watch? They're doing a large promotion on Pi TV right now. Hey there, that's a mighty small TV. I don't really need one, but it seems like a good bargain. This fat old guy seems to watch TV all day. I guess he's in the right job. Hello, and are you having a wonderful day?
It's a terrible day.
Oh, well, too bad for you. Just trying to be friendly.
Yeah, well, go and be friendly somewhere else.
Do you have a remote for this TV? I want to try it out.
Why, it works. Can't you see that?
But I want to try other channels.
What for? Oh, never mind. Wait here. I'll go find it.
This could lead somewhere useful. Trouble is, I can't reach. A small key. Easy. Probably empty. He doesn't seem to have many customers. Well, none at all, actually. I wonder what's through there. Maybe a way to reach that substation.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm locking that guy in there and not letting him out again. I wonder what's through there. Maybe no, I think it might be useful to leave that guy in there. Oh no! Theft is morally wrong. What's this here for? What? From here? Cha! Get real. What? From here? Cha! Get real. I can reach that hatch now. Hey, that's for horses. I think this was the TV shop many, many years ago. I think this is a really ancient TV set. Wow. Weren't they primitive in those days? I wonder what this is. I have no idea. I'm sure. Well, I guess every attic has to have a crate. Empty boxes. It's a sturdy carpenter's mallet, ideal for flattening stuff. I got it. Lovely balanced mallet. The plaster is all falling away here. It seems to be a way into the attic above the power station. Weird. What is it? Has a UFO landed in my street? Are aliens hiding up there? This is bricked up good and proper. I guess there's no way out. This just has to be useful. I have it. This must be some kind of turbine or generator. What on earth made this hole?
Looks like an explosion. That looks like an important control panel. Aha! A control box. Let's have a look. This is where the mood magnet circuits are fed from the turbine. My work begins here. No wonder it's stuffy in here. The fan's not working. Ah, the poor little guy. Someone strung him up and left him for dead. Ah, I'll let him down. Anyway, this wire may come in handy later. I pity him. I think I should take him along and give him a good home. I'll just give him a big hug. Ah! Oh, his eyes just fell out. Gruesome! Hey, these roll nicely into this coin slot. This is where the mood magnet circuits are fed from the turbine. My work begins here. Short-circuiting that was easy. What? It's a light bulb. It's off. It's boring. Get over it. I don't really want it. Great. Now, to connect the other end to something, this socket should provide power. Whoa! Action! Wow! We have power! All systems go! Huh. It doesn't seem to have done anything. Excellent! The circuit board has power now and my work is nearly through. Huh. It doesn't seem to have done anything. Hey! What's happening? Let me out, dudes! Oh man, this just is not my day! It's a Normtrooper truck. I'm sure they have a prisoner in the back of it. I further suspect that it might be my fellow adventurer, Die. It's like a huge piece of a rubber spaghetti. I've got it now. Someone has started to clean up my mess. Right on! All that's left of the TV shop. Whoops! It's locked, but I can hear a couple of norms inside. This is one substantial slab of metal. That plank has gone right through the grill. I expect the engine has been trashed. This is the sole air intake for the truck. Our city has no concept of functional design whatsoever. Yeah, I can connect this pipe between the wall vent and the truck air intake.
I do not believe it, Norm. Have you been eating bean brunch food again?
I have not! I was keeping quiet. I didn't want to bring it up. There is little point in causing aggravation when we are locked together in this truck all day. Now, please, be quiet and try to control your emissions, if you will.
It was not me, Norm. Hey, Leader Paul will hear of this disgusting incident. If his nose doesn't detect it first, that is. You did.
I didn't.
Why not come clean?
Oh, you should talk.
Ugh, it smells like a sewer in here.
I think I'm gonna puke. Ugh, gag me with a tailpipe.
Oh, please be quiet, my revered colleague. If it gets much worse, I might too. I can't hold back any longer. Sorry, friend.
Oh, swell, you vomited on my uniform.
I don't think this has been collected for weeks. Hey, Di. Great to see ya. How are ya, buddy?
A bit shaky, son. That sure was a foul smell you subjected me to. Near knocked me clean out.
Oh, sorry, old friend. There's some odors that just have their time and place. Let's go before other norms arrive. Hi, everyone. I bumped into an old friend.
Di! You're back! Hey, man, how you feeling?
I just want to sleep.
No time for that. Will you please go and help Brian with his measurements? I believe he's on his way to the ordinary outpost.
You sure are a hard task, Mistress Smith Heather. See you all later.
Hey, morbid people. What's with the long faces? I got Di out, we all accomplished our missions, everything's groovy.
Yeah, well, Saul's a little downhearted. Blowing up the mood transfer substations hasn't had the expected or desired effect.
Where are Bry and Di and everybody else that ends like I?
They've gone to take a few measurements for our next objective.
So, exactly what happened? We all did our jobs, right? Destroying the mood-pumping stations must have made some difference.
No, there's no discernible difference. Everything seems pretty much as it was before.
Well, that's just great. Where do we go from here, then? Do we just give up? Do we slit our wrists? Do we end it all?
No! Saul has another theory. It concerns the pollutatron. You know, that huge smoke-belching structure you passed on the roof of the ordinary outpost? Just before our beloved founder Di nearly gave his life for our cause.
Yeah? What about it?
We must somehow, gather enough dried flowers to cover up that terrible wallpaper, man. Oh, if my rich uncle visits, he's not gonna understand your complete allergy to seafood.
Yeah, right. I think what Saul is saying is that we should attempt to destroy it. Something is happening to his mind, Kent. I think he spent too long in the mood filter.
Oh, yeah? That sounds like a fried egg to me. And how do you propose we deal with it?
Well, This new deodorant increases sweat dispersion by up to 50%. It has been tested thoroughly on fish with more than satisfactory results.
A missile, Kent. We have to prepare a missile which can strike at the very heart of Paul's schemes.
Radio, a missile. And what exactly do I need to do this time?
Well, let's see. I need some explosive toxic substance, a detonator, and something to make a long tube out of.
Okay, I'll check it out, baby. Exactly what will that achieve? Blowing up that pollution device?
Oh, look! It'll let the rest of the world see what has been going on beneath that pall of soot that has hung over the city for so long. And it'll also remind the people what the sun looks like and the beneficial properties it possesses.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see the sun. That would be bitchin'. I've always wanted to get a tan, just in time for Paul's mighty meeting up at the stadium. So, what's up with Saul's gourd?
I think his faculties are decaying very rapidly now that he's left the mood filter.
Radio. So our savior is destined to have the intelligence of broccoli.
That's about the size of it, Kent. We will have to make do with the resources we have. We've come too far to turn back now.
Back we go.
Good luck, Kent!
Wow! This looks like great fun. I used to love chemistry at school, although it wasn't too crazy about me. How goes it, not quite dead guy? Are you feeling chipper? Sorry, didn't mean to use the word chip.
You have caught me in a rare moment of sanity, Kent. I am trying to remember something here. Something that could restore me to my previous state of mind. A secret of mine, which has slipped away.
Whatever. Anyway, man, I'll leave you to it. Sounds a little too deep for me, you know what I mean? It's a door. Exciting. It's a door. Exciting. I wouldn't really dig a swim in here. Mr. Adder doesn't seem to mind, though. I wouldn't really dig a swim in here. Mr. Adder, I wouldn't really dig a swim in here. Mr. Adder doesn't seem to mind, though. I wonder where these doors lead. To a secret smuggler's hideout, I bet. Or I know, a gang of terrorists. A bunch of people with guns and machines, and they want to kill everyone they see and slit their throats in blood and guts. A traffic control signal. Well, what in God's name is it doing down here?
I can do that, I think. Yeah, totally. There's a blue box under here.
No thanks. No thanks. It's a traffic cone. One of several trillion up top on the streets. It's a cheesy model of the Statue of Liberty. An unwanted gift, and no doubt. What? This cheesy thing? My nodding bird toy has far more class. A matchbook that the blind man left behind. Got him! Wow! Happy 4th of July's! One of those fireworks didn't go off. There's not much business for hairstylists. I never even use a brush or take a shower.
I guess that makes me kind of dirty. It's a tiny box with a lock. Not very well made, I might add. Well, it all seems to be in working order. I can think of a number of uses, but they would all bring a tear to your eye. That won't open. They're probably rusted shut. These once held paint, empty now. Oh yeah! I can use this rope, these planks, and those drums to make a raft. Apparently people live on this river. They make rafts out of junk. Crazy people. It needs to be on the water to realize its full potential. Hello? I smell burning. Looks like a fuel can. No, thanks. Looks like a haulage container, dude. Gallons of yellow paint. Agreeable color, but there isn't much around the city. I can think of a number of uses, but they would all bring a tear to your eye. Whoa! When I'm finished, I'm gonna tell my agent to get me some safer games. Each has a small sign saying, Danger, Toxic, Explosive. There's a small skull and crossbones too. I can't, they're too heavy and awkward to lift, but I may be able to roll them. Looks like I'm onto a winner here. The raft's a little lower in the water than it was, but it'll float. Rafts? They must be mad! Falling in that chemical soup can't be good for the complexion. Yeah, it's all ready to go now. Hiya! I managed it.
Whoa, great, Kent! You seem to have everything. I'll get to work right away. There's no time to waste.
everyone. I remembered what I couldn't. I have a backup of my mind in my labs. They will be somewhere under the stadium. Someone must go and get it. Restore me back to my original condition and... well, I could be a great help.
So, you want me to fetch this brain backup device of yours, there, Sal, old buddy?
Oh, that's right, Kent. You run along now, man.
I just knew you would say that.
You're my hero, Kent. Would you do that? We'll all be there at the stadium. You'll recognize us because we'll all be wearing disguises. Go, and good luck. We will see you there. We won't be able to talk to you, though.
You just get under the stadium, lad. I'm sure you'll find it.
Oh, could you take Brian's guitar with you? He made it himself. He needs it smuggled onto the stage from beneath.
Anything else? You want me to take a few pictures? Show a few kids around? Maybe take a Norm to dinner?
No. Just take Brian's guitar, deliver it to the stage, and get Saul's brain back for him. We can then confront Paul in front of all the population of the city. Let's see what he makes of that. See you later, Kent.
Oh, sure. That sounds like a groovy plan. I'll get right to work. See y'all later. That's cool. I don't want to stop here longer than I have to. I guess that's Paul deep in his world of grief. Sucks. Hey, tasteful. Looks more like the cover of a heavy rock album. Welcome, fine citizens of Neutropolis, to a gathering to commemorate the death of Brother Saul, and to reassure one and all against the continuing revolutionary threat. There's a sign tacked on. A few tickets still available. We may never see his like again. I'm gonna get Paul to eat those words. With a fork. Whoa, this leads into the stadium. I think I'd prefer to avoid them. I'm a fugitive now, and fraternizing with the enemy is sure to get me arrested.
Look, you lost your goggles. You should go down there wearing mine as a punishment.
Aw, man, I don't like going down in places like that. It's way too dark. There might be dangerously different citizens lurking in the shadows. There could be thousands.
Yeah, since the sun came out, the mood in the city has been very different.
All right, so we're both agreed, okay? We'll just stay here and make sure no one goes down or comes up the hole, okay? Cool?
Affirmative.
I wonder what these here switches do. Whoa! That's live! Ow! This must lead down into the sewers. Right on! Oh, overdose. I reckon the whole city will be able to hear Paul when he speaks through these. No, it's like torture. That looks like an elevator. I must get under that stage. I must. Emergency suits, in case Paul calls a formal dinner or something. This crate must contain state-of-the-art equipment for Paul's special guard. He seems to have stepped up security today. I figure he's probably a little nervous. This crate must contain a pair of sophisticated lowlights. Okay, I borrowed them. Oh, gross. I bet Paul looks disgusting on this huge thing. Ooh, it looks like some type of religious thing. Paul must think he's God. He seems friendly enough.
die. It's good to see you up and about, enjoying life. Hooray, hooray, it's a beautiful day.
Hey, it was only a scratch, son. You gotta expect that sort of thing in our line of work. I'm proud of you, boy.
How do I get into the lab?
Well, I could tell you how to get onto the roof of almost every building in this city, son. But when it comes to depth, you're asking the wrong man.
How do I get onto the stage? Whoa, big question.
Well, my cousin Lula got friendly with the producer type. Ever thought of that route, huh? Good-looking fella like yourself shouldn't have too much trouble.
Thank you so much for all your help.
Have I helped? Say, there might be life in the old dog yet, huh?
What gives him the right to rule over me?
Norm, how's your day been? Still pleased with your newfound worldview?
I certainly am, son. I feel fine. I'm just looking forward to the turn. This is the first festival I've been to. Such a feeling of warmth and beauty.
How do I get into the lab?
Probably behind a secret wall or in a wardrobe or something, huh? Bound to be. That's where I'd put it. Can you see my tan developing?
How do I get onto the stage? Whoa, big question.
That elevator in the center of the stage might do the trick.
Thank you so much for all your help.
No problem. And if there's ever anything, you want to talk about, come and see your Uncle Normie.
Hello, Heather. You really should consider going blonde permanently. Nice look.
Thanks, Kent. It's not a good idea to be seen with you right now. We're so close.
How do I get into the lab?
Saul would know more about that than me. Try not to look suspicious, Kent.
How do I get onto the stage? Whoa, big question.
At a guess, I would say that elevator set in the middle of the stage links up with the sewer system somewhere down below.
Thank you so much for all your help.
Try to hurry, Kent. The suspense is irritating.
Whoa! Not looking too good there, Saul. You okay there, buddy?
I'm fading fast, Kent. Hurry and get the concert started. Then we'll attend to my problem.
How do I get into the lab?
There must be a secret wall, Kent. Find where the strangeness converges. That's where I'll be.
How do I get onto the stage? Whoa, big question.
I seem to recall an elevator, but that might have been elsewhere. It's all gone, pear-shaped, my cauliflower. Please hurry, find my mind for me.
Thank you so much for all your help.
I'm doing my best, son.
Hi, Brian. Are you nervous or worried? This could be your big break after all.
If you so much as scratch my guitar, I'll scratch your eyes out, Kent. Now get lost.
How do I get into the lab?
I've got more important things to worry about, Kenty. Like the chorus in this song I'm about to play. You do your job and leave me to do mine.
How do I get onto the stage? Whoa, big question.
I don't know, but I'll be there when you work it out.
Thank you so much for all your help.
It's okay, Kent. But don't take it for granted.
I'm a little afraid of the dark, but I'm a man. Whoa! These bars are older than dirt. They couldn't stop a slight breeze. They won't open. I might be able to pry them with something, but maybe not. Just a small piece of our decrepit city. Got it! Tiny energy cells. Admired for their compact design, no doubt. I can't reach them up there. A hole in the tunnel wall. Perfect. Yes, it fits in that hole nicely. I think I've made quite a step. This is beautiful, sturdy and solid, well balanced. What a dedicated guy Brian is. He built this all by himself. Bright idea, but it looks way too dark back there. I need a light before I go any further into these tunnels. Warning, power level insufficient. Watch out! Great! The power indicator has gone to the full mark. Right on! I'll put them on. Yeah, I can see well in the dark now. Hello there, Mr. Alligator. How you doing? Wanna get a bite? Not of me. Take it easy. This wall section looks a little tad bit suspicious. There's a forgotten room back here. A rusty, yet sturdy roof support. I may have attracted unwanted attention with that last cavalier move. I can climb it or move it. I don't think anyone will miss it. These cables have got a life of their own. They're like snakes. I hate snakes. Rats! I know it's illogical to be afraid of something so small, but I am. So bite me. Go on, give me a bite. I don't care, and I'm not talking to the rats. You know what I mean. A monster cable, carrying strange thoughts around the city. Access? Access to what? Things bolted to the wall. Hey, the sign slides into the wall when pushed. What's that noise? They're getting hotter in here. Definitely heading this way. You have not been here. Alright, that's groovy. That's kind of a strange poster, don't you think? What? From here? Cha! Get real. You have not been here. Pointless. I'll rip it down. Whoa! Some kind of machine with a brain inside. This has to be what I'm looking for. This stuff is smashed to the max. An old data safe, or unsafe, judging by its present condition. It appears to be a Normtrooper's badge. An old one, too. Like the ones in modern history books. I guess the Norms were responsible for this whole big bad mess. I got it. Kinda heavy, but I got it. Now I'll never know what Saul keeps in those drawers. Damn it. Just some more rubble. This place could collapse at any given moment. Oh no! It's a brass tube. Kinda like an incendiary device. I think this thing started the fire in here. What do you think? I should be able to squeeze right through here. Whoa! Some kind of machine with a brain inside. This has to be what I'm looking for. It's a nice fire axe. Pachin! I got it! I feel a lot safer down here already. These poor items have gone to silicon heaven. I should be able to squeeze right through here. Just some more rubble. This place could collapse at any given moment. Oh no! This guy seems to be the mentor of those ninja turds. Wait a minute. Haven't I wandered into the wrong movie? What's happening here? Oh my god, I'm in a turtle movie.
Your presence is required on terra firma, citizen! Hurry! Or I'll call a reliable cement company!
It's a crate from above. The fall hasn't damaged it though. It's still locked. I can't see a use for it, but thanks. Ja, I can probably pick the lock with my axe.
Your presence is
I
required.
think there's something in there. Let's have a look inside. Aha! Some kind of suit. This may come in handy.
I've no use for it now. It's empty.
I should be able to squeeze right through here. I can just slip this brain out of here and right into...
Put me somewhere safe as soon as possible.
Here goes.
Put me...
I should be able to squeeze her. Okay, I'll release the sun. Ow! Damn! These things are just not going to let me pass. Cool! An elevator to the center of the Earth. Wow, it's like a science fiction movie. I'm pretty sure I can jack the door open. Is this the right floor for appliances?